close, please. Thank you. She's still in training, still getting used to seeing people out here. Hi, how are you? You guys are getting an early start. That's a good idea. You know what kind of bird this is? An owl. Good job. She's called a barn owl. They sometimes call them sweetheart owls because of the shape of their face.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Not really comfortable out here yet, 100%. So that's why I brought her out early. We're doing a training session.
That bird will try to fly off by trying. But its legs are tied together.
Yes.
For that, I know.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Loves it. No, it's not. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Thanks, we're gonna go. Bye.
Was he gray or was he red? It was gray. Okay. What I can see is on the wire, but I took my car right there. Yeah, they're active in dominant nuts too. They're very active. Yeah. Hi.
It doesn't look like him.
Okay. Yeah. I have a feather. He's welcome to touch to feel how soft the owl feather is. This is an owl feather. No. You just touch. There you go. Look how soft it is. Yeah. Pretty cool.
I know.
It's the fringes on the end that give them silent flight. So when they're flapping their wings, you can't hear them at all. Completely silent. Hi, welcome. I'm going to talk a little bit about the owl. You're more than welcome to take a seat on the carpet or on the planter, wherever you'd like. And I'm going to give you some little fun facts about it. Maybe you all learn a little bit about the owls. They're very, very cool animals. First of all, I'd like to welcome you to Rafikis Planet Watch. I think you're in one of the coolest places in the park because here you get to touch some of the animals over at affection section and you get to see some of them really close. So welcome. I hope you have a super day today. It's going to be a beautiful day outside. My name's Donna and I'm one of the bird keepers here and I did bring a little friend with me. This is our little screech owl and her name is Killian. And screech owls actually are one of the smallest owls in North America, but not the smallest. He is full grown. One of the first questions I get is he a baby or is he a young owl? But he is actually full grown. He's actually about 10 years old. So this is as big as he'll get. And actually screech owls come in two different colors. They can actually be red, like Killian, or they can be gray color. So one or the other, it's almost just like a difference in their hair color. It really doesn't mean any difference. There's no difference in the owl. Just like a difference in their hair color. So pretty cool. You know, owls are very good hunters. They hunt in the wild, and they use their feet and their sharp nails, they're called talons, to catch their prey. And a little owl like this could eat all kinds of rodents or, mice, moles, voles, even earthworms, even crayfish. They actually like to hang out along the riverbanks. They may even eat a crayfish or two. So whatever he can fit into those talons is pretty much fair game. If it's moving around, he might be looking at it, he might try to jump down and try to catch that animal. Now, little owls like this, big owls, falcons, hawks, all birds of prey are very, very important to us because they take care of the animals that we don't like around so much. They take care of those rodents for us, things that we consider pests. We really need things like birds of prey, snakes, any of those guys to help keep those animals under control. And we don't think about it too often, but that actually also helps keep our grocery bills under control. Because anything that helps the farmers with their crop pests helps keep the price of our box of Wheaties down and our fruits down, all the grains. Farmers really appreciate animals just like our screech owl here to help control their crop pests. So I'm very grateful for that as well. So You know, in addition to being such a great hunter, everything about her is pretty much built for being a good hunter. She has exceptional vision and exceptional hearing. A very good hearing. In fact, hearing is their best sense. Now, you and I, we can move our eyes back and forth like this. Owls can't do that. They can't move their eyes back and forth. Their eyes are pretty much fixed forward all the time. That's why when Killian hears a sound, just like she's doing right now, see how she's turning her head? She has to turn her whole head to see where that sound is coming from. That's why owls are always kind of moving their heads back and forth, back and up and down. Now they can't spin their heads around. A lot of people think that owls can spin their heads around. They can turn it about 270 degrees, or about 3/4 of the way. They can pretty much look directly behind them, which I wish I could do that way when I'm driving my car. I don't run into things all the time. So she can pretty much look directly behind her, but no farther than that. She can't spin it around. You know, owls have very, very good hearing too. You know, you and I have one ear here and one ear here. Owls actually have one ear higher than the other. We can't see Killian's ears. Those feathers on top of her head aren't her ears. A lot of people think those are her ears. Those are just, we call those feather tufts. And she uses those tufts to kind of, you know, if she's mad about something, she'll keep those up really high and try to act really big and tough. But those really aren't her ears. Her ears are just holes in the sides of her head. But what's really unique about owls is that one is higher than the other. One is up here, and one is down lower than the other. That's pretty cool. That actually helps them to really pinpoint where sounds are coming from on the ground. It kind of gives them a little bit of a sense of direction for where sounds are coming from. It's a pretty neat adaptation that owls have to find those little mice underneath the leaf litter. They can really hear where those mice are, the little crinkling and crackling of the leaves. They'll fly down and they'll try to catch those mice with those sharp talons. So pretty cool adaptation. You know, if you look at Killian, one of the first things you notice are those large eyes. And those large eyes help her to see at night. She is nocturnal. That's the word for an animal that's active at night, is nocturnal. An animal that's active during the day is called diurnal. But Killian's nocturnal, she's active at night, and those large eyes help her to gather what little light there is at night. Now, you may be surprised to know that owls actually can't see very well in the pitch dark blackness, like this is totally dark, couldn't see really well. They actually do need a little bit of light, whether it's from the moon or the stars, even the street lights. Screech owls are actually pretty common in the city. I'm from Ohio, and when I used to walk my dog just around the block, I could hear these guys right around dusk time. They make a sound a little bit like this. It goes like that, kind of a long, drawn-out sound. And I could hear them when I'd be walking my dog, so I knew there was a screech owl in the area. But these guys are kind of they have a little bit of attitude for being a little owl. They're actually known for chasing off even people that get near a nest. They'll swoop down and try to scare off people. There are little owls that try to act like they're great horned owls. So when he gets really mad or he's trying to scare something off, he'll puff those wings out like this and sway and hiss and clap that beak and try to scare off other animals. So he's a little loud owl, but he's got a lot of attitude. So I kind of like that about him. The other thing you notice about Killian is around her face is the feathers are a little bit kind of curved in around her eye. And we call that a facial disc. And maybe you've seen pictures of barn owls. They have the real pretty heart-shaped facial discs. Those facial discs actually help for two different things. One, we just talked about the light that they need to see. Those facial discs actually help to gather, it's like a little bit of a satellite dish. It actually helps to gather a little bit of extra light right into their eye. And it also helps to act like a satellite dish to actually help absorb more sound right into her ear. So another great adaptation for hunting, excellent vision and excellent hearing. So pretty cool. Now feathers, I did bring one that you're welcome to come up and touch if you'd like to. I'll actually hold it out if you want to come on up. This is actually an owl feather from a tawny owl. Would you like to touch it? It's from a tawny owl. And feel how soft it is. Isn't that cool? I think they're one of the softest feathers ever. And the reason why they're so soft is because owls have silent flight. When they're flying like this, flapping their wings and getting ready to swoop down and catch something, you can't hear them at all. It's totally silent. Silent flight is another great adaptation that owls have to be able to sneak up on their prey and catch them in the middle of the night. Now you look at Killian, and I don't know about you, but if she was sitting in a tree, I'd probably walk right by her. She's very, very good at camouflage. Look at those feathers. they blend right into the bark of a tree. And even the speckling, the white, the dark, reminds me of the sunlight on the bark of a tree. So she blends right into her environment. Even those gray ones, those gray screech owls, they blend right into their environment very well too. That helps her in two ways. One, it helps her to kind of sneak up on her prey again. They don't even see her coming. But two, it actually protects her from predators that might try to get her. So it helps her to blend right in. And hopefully if there's maybe another bird of prey, for example, a larger bird of prey, like a gray horned owl that might try to use this one as on their dinner menu, she would blend right into her environment, and maybe that great horned owl will just keep on going and not even see her. So pretty cool adaptation.